Hey guys, this is Dr. Jason Tirado, your West New York chiropractor, and today's back pain alert, we're actually talking about is chiropractic dangerous? Right? That's the bottom line. I mean, a lot of critics out there have been talking about chiropractic in a good way, but then, of course, a lot have been talking in a bad way. You know, the mission of chiropractic is it's really just to help get sick people well and as well as healthy people, function better in the absence of drugs or any types of surgeries. Right? We know that there's a high incidence of deaths from taking drugs. Not that I have anything against drugs, but I mean it is one of the leading causes of death in the United States today. But when people are when they come to me and they ask me, what do chiropractors do? I mean, I realize that the frequent response is, well, they crack your neck or they crack your back, right? Everybody gets a quick laugh out of that. But chiropractic spinal manipulation, which is also known as an adjustment, it often when it's done, it'll produce some type of a cracking noise inside your neck or inside your back, like a popping noise, and that joint noise is actually called joint cavitation, and it's reported to be caused by the release of pressure inside the spine. That's your spine right there, inside the spine and inside the disc. It's where there's a release of gas, usually nitrogen gas or maybe even carbon dioxide inside the joint. And when that spine is moved, the gas actually escapes, and that's what causes the noise inside there. And it's that same noise that's produced when somebody, let's say, cracks their knuckles or something like that. One of the myths is that common myths is that cracking your knuckles or cracking your joints is going to produce some type of arthritis inside the joint. It's pretty much an old wives' tale, but there's been several scientific studies that actually dispel the myth and show that actually manipulating these joints not only does not cause arthritis, but also improves arthritis. So, the side effects, but the side effects of manipulation are usually mild and non-existent. But when a side effect does occur, they're typically going to happen shortly after the first or the second session, or the second adjustment. And that's a lot similar to, let's say, going to the gym and exercising, and you're going to have some pain after you work out for the first time or whenever you get involved inside a new sport. But the most commonly reported or the unpleasant reaction, it's going to be temporary. It's going to be short-lived. It might be pain or some stiffness after the adjustment, and that usually resolves in about 24 hours, or maybe even less than that. Or sometimes it doesn't even occur, right? Sometimes there are rare reports of, let's say, people being a little lightheaded, maybe being a little tired, and maybe sometimes people might even be nauseous after an adjustment. But that's far and few between, and that's really frequently reported. The type of nature of these reactions are usually associated with the severity and the nature of the conditions that are being treated. So, in other words, this actually happens to people that actually have a great deal of things going on inside their body. So I really think it's pretty evident that more severe problems that have the potential to produce, I would say, short-term increases in symptoms. And for the most part, the use of ice or ultrasound or maybe some types of modalities or even a hot pack can really help reduce or minimize the discomfort that anyone might have after a spinal manipulation. So for all the critics out there, and all those skeptics out there, chiropractic treatment, it's pretty safe, and it's very, very effective for these uncomplicated spinal pain problems that most people have. But more importantly, spinal manipulation or chiropractic treatment can also be a viable treatment or an alternative for people that might be suffering with disc herniations in the neck or inside the lower back. So this is Dr. Jason Tirado, your West New York chiropractor, and if you're suffering with any type of, let's say, disc herniation or in your neck or inside your lower back, or if you're feeling the pain of some sprains, strains, or you've got a slipped disc, or maybe some type of lumbago, or if you've even listened to this report up until this point in time, and you're interested, or maybe you're a little afraid of going to a chiropractor, I want you to give me a call, 201-453-1555. That's it for today. I'll see you soon.